I just wanted to do a really quick video because it just came to my mind. And I was like, I just want to ask my fellow YouTubers. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I told y'all one of my favorites is Irene. And unfortunately, all her stories are like negative, but it's good for entertainment. I watch it for entertainment purposes. But it was interesting that she said that the guy that she was seeing, remember I told y'all like it wasn't her boyfriend, and she popped up at his crib, which I'm like, you never do that, even if it is your boyfriend. But in her case, it wasn't. She tried to put him on to prayer. And all of us as women, that do believe in God, we're all guilty of that, because you can't really tell someone about God and you're sleeping with them. That's just like the biggest hypocrisy ever. And it's like we're all guilty of it, but naturally a man is not going don't want to hear nothing about God and you sleeping with him. Like, come on now. You could, if y'all friends, that's different, but come on now. Or if you stop sleeping with him, then at least that's the change. But one thing about her, like, even though, yes, she has a place to live and food to eat, if I was in her shoes, and she even admitted it, like, she feels like, well, why does everything happen to her? If I was in her shoes, I don't think I would believe in God, because to be almost 30, living at home, she doesn't have a job, all she has is YouTube. I could be honest enough to say I don't think I would, like, I have a job, I have a place. I moved out when I was 22, and I live in housing, but it's a place, you know what I'm saying? And I could be real enough to admit that if God didn't answer my prayers over the years, if God didn't show up for me, I don't think I would believe in him. And that's my question of the day. Real answers, real answers, real answers. If God never answered your prayers, would you believe in him? Question of the day. And when I say never, I'm talking about, like, if someone, like, a perfect example, I was telling someone this not too long ago, and I was telling her, I was like, a long-term friend of mine from junior high school, he was atheist. He has everything. I said, well, I guess his father, whoever raised him, was atheist, whatever, but he doesn't necessarily need God because the job he has, his father provided. The house he lives in, that's his father's house. So we have our own place. We prayed to God and got it, right? God is our father. My human father did not pay my school tuition. It was God. Like, yeah, I had scholarships and financial aid. Everybody doesn't get that. Did I get straight A's in school? No, I did not. I was a B average student, and I still got scholarships. I didn't know COVID was going to happen. To be honest with you, I was going to use tax money to pay tuition, and probably would have had to take out a loan if it wasn't for COVID, if it wasn't for stimulus checks. Not everybody got their stimulus checks. And COVID relief checks, a lot of my classmates did not receive that. I remember saying this to people, and they like, what? What are you talking about? I got the COVID relief checks. Some people did not. So that's called a blessing, because not everybody got it. But I'm saying all that to say this, because time and time again, God has always showed up for my parents, me. I wasn't supposed to be born. I think I told y'all I'm a miracle baby. I was born with one foot. I was born with one leg shorter than the other. Your girl was supposed to wear a special shoe, but my foot grew back like a lizard, right? Even in my family members, I had a cousin that was born blind. She got her sight within months. My father was in ICU, died. They pronounced him dead. I'm going to repeat that again. They pronounced my father dead in 2013, and he woke up again from death. He saw the white light and everything. And literally, his coworkers, because his coworkers got there before me. and they were praying. He was like, it's like he wasn't there, but he heard them pray. And then he woke up. And then I saw him laying there, and I just started crying. And I said, Lord, I need my father. My son needs a father figure. Please. I said, Lord, I'll serve you. And I always believed in God, but I really started believing after my father was healed and woke up again. I was like, God, I'll never doubt you ever again. If you just let my father live, please, God, I'll do anything. Like, I was real, your girl never prayed so hard in her life. I was like, God, you can't let my father die. Just please, God. And just thinking about it, I'm gonna get emotional. But yeah, I was like, God, please, God, please. You cannot let my father die. I need him to help me raise my son. Like, I'm a single mother, whatever. So I'm happy that God spared his life too. That was 2013, 2024. He's still alive, and I thank God for it. So I know that prayer works for me. However, you have a lot of people who say they've been through things like foster care, for instance, right? And then they end up prostitutes, and they do pray and they die in their situation. What do you say to that? So that's why I want to ask my viewers, and I want real answers only. Real answers. If God never blessed you, and when I say blessings, financial, health, if God never did anything for you, would you believe in him? And those are my thoughts.